So, how many of you wants to earn more but don't do work? Less work lang, less work. Good, good, good. How many of you wants to start a business or an agency since a lot of us are freelancers? Business, yes? How many of you hates business? Wala? Wala, because you might be in the wrong hall. You're in the right hall then, right? Good? Are you in the right hall? Yes, good. And today my topic is, my name is Dave Visaya, by the way, and my last name is Visaya. I know just one or two person here who raised their hand that they don't understand Visaya. And Rome told me, our organizer, bahala daw sila. Joke. But well, I'll try to speak in English, right? But yes, keep up or raise your hands or do a violent reaction if you need to. If I'm too fast, okay? Are you ready? Yes? So my entrepreneurial journey started way back 10 years ago when I was still working like a lot of you probably working online, right? And I had one client and I handled it like a regular job. That's where I'm coming from, having a job. But then I met this guy, my friend, who just recently joined networking. Do you know someone who joined networking? At that time, he was very active. His name is John. Now, John was a classmate from high school, and he said to me, he was so hyped because he learned about networking. And he said to me, Dave, wala madato sa panrabaho. No one gets rich for those who understand. No one gets rich from being employed. Would you agree? Ano ako hilasa sa bueng. But I was also challenged, right? I was challenged because when I did the math, I was calculating my salary at that time, and I did the math. If I want to reach $1 million, it will take me 150 years to be able to do that. And according to statistics, I won't last that long, right? Saktuhan. And so I thought, I was challenged. Come on, I'm gonna prove him wrong, right? I'm gonna prove him wrong. So I tried. This is me. And, don't get me wrong. I love working at my job back then. I could travel, and this is one photo I got back then. This was in Japan, while in the JR train, yeah, the bullet train. And so what I did was I tried to work hard, no? Work hard or add more clients is what I was thinking. Now I'm in the podcast industry. Who knows what the podcast is? Everyone knows? Yes, so I do the editing, but eventually I started my own local podcast as well. And you know that itch? There was this itch in me that I want to help these podcasters more. I want to get more, help more. You know that feeling, because podcasters, they try to change the world. They share their ideas to the world. Yada, yada, yada. In short, I just want to get money. Instead, I want to earn more, and I want to get to that money that John mentioned. So what I did was I get one more client. I thought I need more money coming in, so I got one more client. Who here has two clients? I know Warley over there at the back has two clients. He mentioned earlier. How many of you are working two clients? Good. More, two or more. The problem was I got one, then got another. Everybody say, yay! Duha na. Tulo na. Yeah, but I did it on my own. I was so overwhelmed. Now I did the math again. Ooh, it's no longer gonna take me 150 years. It's just gonna take me 75. But I doubt that I'll be able to survive until 75 if I'm not sleeping at all, handling 3 clients full time. Right? Can anyone relate? Yes? Let go of that dream na lang, oy. And so that voice again by John creeped in. Walay madatos manrabaho, Dave. So I thought, okay, I need to figure this out. No? And more clients does not mean it's a business day. So I was so naive at that time. More clients really did a business. Freelance day, if you're doing the work, it's not business day, no? So this was me. I let go. I let go of my of the clients, two clients, just to regain my sanity. And I just had one client na lang left. Again, back to zero. And I was like, okay, this is it. Contented na lang ta. This is it. But then again, John again went inside my head. Why mo dato sa panabaho? Mukha ng John. All right, and so what I did was I tried to hire. And the usual when you hire to get more clients and hire, I hired a family. So don't mind the photo mo, di mo ni family lang kon. I couldn't find any other photo. I was just preparing my slides earlier. Okay. But yeah, imagine now that's my cousin. My cousin. He is in the music industry. He plays the guitar in the studio. And I thought perfect. He knows how to do audio editing because I'm transitioning to that for the podcast. You need to edit the video and audio. So I transitioned to that. And I thought, okay, he's a family. He's good. I think he's good. So, was it a good idea? Bad idea. Why? Because sa sugod lang nindot si cousin. 3 months in, he was delaying the work. And he doesn't have the same values as I do. Like, he's okay to not publish the episode on time. Oh, crazy, So it really didn't work. Fortunately, the relationship still is okay with us. Nothing happened. So what happened? Back to zero na sad ko. May clients ato. We had a lot of clients. I think 3 at that time as well. But I let go of my cousin. Back to zero ko. And I thought, that's it. No more business. No more starting whatever, hiring whatever, and let go of that dream, right? Then who recognizes this place? Ayala. So I was chilling at Ayala, doing my life, working, freelancing, got a Bose coffee, right? Freelancing. And guess what? I ran into one friend. Who's that friend? John! John no longer has a business because he's not into networking. He's also already working as an employee. And he was like, wag yung madatos manrabaho. Okay? There he is again. Last na lagi ni John, last na lagi ni. So I did give it one more shot. One more try. Right? And so, I tried to hire, no longer family. I tried to hire, and actually I found this person by talking to someone in the gym, and he said that someone's looking for work. So I got her, and I taught her for 3 days. And you know what I did after 3 days? What? I went YOLO. I traveled. And it was the worst decision probably, right? I left her. She doesn't even know how to turn off the computer. So she's part-time. So I thought it was a bad decision. But actually, something else happened. While I was traveling, I thought, how can I delegate more? How can I try to teach her so that she can do it on her own? And that was the start. Slowly but surely, after coming back from that trip, we still survived. We just had one client at that time, Raman said. But from one client to another, then we've built, after 7 years, long years, 7 years, it's ups and downs, of course. I've finally started my podcast agency, podcast production. This is my team now. I think na yung hawa, na yung ads sa dani. This is our office. And we handle over 100 shows monthly. And yeah, so what else? So I'm into entrepreneurship more and more, right? So we also have the Te Amo Cafe. These are their team. The thing is, thank you. The thing is, the amo is managed by my wife. I just invested in it. Until now, I'm still hoping that I get the return. I'll just let go of that 3 minutes. All right, so why am I sharing all of these? And I also started like what Sherry mentioned. Please don't be like, oh, that's so big, those so many things. But very my small palanto mga business as well. I have a real estate, Airbnb, and an apartment. Very small. And why am I telling you all of these? Why? Kay, now, I truly believe that Lewan natin sa trabaho. No, actually, what I learned was that I'm a simple guy. I'm not the smartest in the room. I'm just like anyone else here. But I wouldn't be here talking in front if it weren't for my team or for those people who helped me. So that's the hint, right? One of the key lessons of entrepreneurship is asking for help. Good? Agree? So I'm gonna shorten that 10 years and share to you the lessons that I've learned along the way so that you can also learn and maybe start a business. How many, by the way, have a business already or agency? We got a few. Okay. Maybe you should transfer to panel B. So, joke lang, ma'am. But we have a few, of course, our speakers here. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Good. So the first is 10% is what? So this is a good lesson to learn because a lot of people wants to start delegating and hiring someone, right? But they think of the salary and like, ako lang ano eh, diba? You see, can you relate? I'll just earn this sa panika iPhone, sa panika kuan. But actually I learned that for me, even just 10% is okay. And that's what I've been doing now. And well, at first, I was really grabbing a lot, like 30%. Kailangan akong overhead, 30% lang. And then 70 is mine. But now, as I do more business, because I also started with the cafe, which has 0%. No, but sometimes I enjoy some treats with the food. But like the scale VAs that I've started with a partner, it's 50-50. It's okay, right? And we just split it. We also have the Airbnb is another example where instead of managing it ourselves, we have one unit in 38 Park, IT Park. Instead of handling it myself, I'd rather pay someone a percentage, which is I think 25% lang ilaha. And I take home the 75. And I don't do the work anymore. Well, at first naagid kay mo call pa nako ang the condo asking, but I already let them manage everything. Good, right? Can you think something in your life that you can share 50-50, piece of a pie? Can you think of it in your work? Maybe you can delegate or you can cut something up. Oh, wrap up the ringo, paspason na rin. So you don't have to do it alone. Collaboration creates momentum. All right. Don't be too smart. Oh, kasi ako very smart din eh. Huh? Why? Because I follow this rule, 70-80 rule. Write that down. A lot of people hire because they're afraid to hire because they are scared na mapalpak ang trabaho, right? Or they can't do the job right. But I say if she can do it or he can do it 70-80%, then that's already good enough. That's actually a good mark already. You can't expect someone to be smarter than you, right? But of course, if you want someone smarter, that's the key to grow even exponentially, hire the best people, then you have to shell out a little bit more. But yes, it's a good reminder that quality does matter, but perfection can be a roadblock. So 70-80 would be good enough. Can you think of someone who could do the task 70-80%? Good already? Yes, right? And sometimes our clients are very giving. They don't really, once they trust you, right? You can now add more. So start with the easy stuff that even the kid can do. So I have 4 R's for this. 4 R's, not 4 hours. I'm already time's up now. 4 R's is like we write everything that you repeatedly do that you can delegate. Second is the R is the right person. Find the person who could do it. Another R is record. Record all of the tasks or the processes so that you can easily delegate. And last R is review. Good? Oh, I'll be wrapping up. Sige. And one thing, it doesn't have to be expensive or risky. How or why? How can we do it? So I usually do, with my first hire, I just did 3 months lang sa akong i-consider. If I save up the 3 months para no risk for me, are you getting this? 3 months lang na salary. So I'm calculating, okay, at that time it's just 8,000. So I'll do times 3, and that's gonna amount I'm gonna save up. And give it a try, experiment. And lo and behold, it happened naman sad niya. Okay naman sad. So start small and scale up. You don't have to hire a lot of team, especially with the online. We can now leverage AI, right? So you can even, the easiest way is to hire or pay ChatGPT later, no? If it will help you scale up your business. And last but not the least, it gets easier. Why? Because now, if you have 10, I thought before that you need, when more people, more problem. But in fact, now that we get to about 15 people in my team, it gets a lot easier. We have now team structures, right? Where they can just do, we have a TL already, like what I learned from call center before, I applied it to that. So now, when there's a training team, so whenever someone comes in, they train. And they train it for me, so I'm no longer doing there. So my only job is focusing on the unique, like what Carla said, only you can do. Like for now, it's the closing of the clients. Are you getting this? If you can delegate the rest, then it's great. And people are simply amazing, right? So, are you learning something? I'm about to wrap up. So what do you think? Actually, I don't agree with this totally, no, because there is a way for you to invest and buy the apartment and, let it work. Like what I'm doing with the Airbnb, there's a lot of ways to be rich. But 3 years in, when I first started, I didn't tell you this, I had a very difficult time when I hired someone bad and there's this problem. We lost a lot of clients and it was just, it was a disaster. And I thought, despite the money, I'm giving it up again. Now, this time, wala na si John to explain or tell me why that's manabaho. John is still working until now, unfortunately. But money is not the drive. That's what I learned. And there was one time, this is my employee. He had a gallbladder surgery. And he was really scared because it was an expensive surgery. And right now, unfortunately, we still don't have that HMO given to my employees. So what I did was, he was really scared, but I assured him that I'll take care of it or I'll help you with that. And lo and behold, he was able to succeed. And that's what I'm thinking now, that what's long term? How can I take care of people? And that gave me purpose, right? It's not about the money, really. And of course, time freedom is one of the best things that you can get when you're starting a business. So yeah, so I'm able to travel and explore the world. But at the same time, it's not really about money, but it's about how you can do more of the things that you want to do in life. So delegate. Ask for help, right? Just ask for help. It's not about the panrabaho, but ask for help. If you can ask help right now, then that's the right way to do it. That's the only way to do it for entrepreneurial. So thank you, and hopefully you enjoyed my talk.